What is up, everybody? Game Week 7 is over. There's an international break coming, that sucks, but we are here tonight, this evening, to talk about Game Week 7, how it went, and kind of plans going forward. I banked a transfer and had one of my best weeks yet, which is good. Tempted to wildcard, but with 2 free transfers, it's tough to justify that. So I'm probably go through quite a lot of different thoughts that are going through my head in terms of transfers. Man City have got good fixtures coming up, so got to look at them. Especially with Aguero out, I think that makes things easier in terms of who to get rid of. Morata got injured, obviously went off early, but according to the chat, he says he hopes he can play for Spain, so he'll probably be available for the next Chelsea game, fingers crossed. Because he's definitely someone that I'm looking at. Firmino didn't play today. Got Man United at home and Spurs away next. He's going for me. It's just a question of where do I put the money and who do I transfer out for? I'm enjoying FPL this season, actually. I'm just finding it a bit of a struggle because I don't really have a plan, which in some ways is good, because it means every week I'm not tied down to a certain thing. But not knowing when I'm playing my wildcard, it's strange territory for me. But anyway, we'll get onto all that rubbish in a minute. I know what I've already forgotten as well. I've forgotten to put my score up for the week, so I'm going to get questioned on that every couple of minutes. But I got 67. 67 total. I'm happy with that. It's a bit annoying that I got 62 yesterday, had Atsu, Salah and Firmino to play today, and they got 5 between them. But it's just the way it goes sometimes. Coutinho's looking good for less money than Salah. I don't know. I mean, if I wildcarded, I'd certainly change a few of the bench players. Bring in players like Ward, Loftus-Cheek, maybe even Fellaini. Fellaini getting the starts. I thought Herrera was going to get him, but Fellaini's looking good. James, Alex, how's it going? There you go. I told you we'd start soon. I used to put a time up. I used to actually have that we were starting at 9:30, but then I just got moaned at every time it was gone 9:30, so now I just say soon. And I don't have to change that front screen every week. I have 2 free transfers this week, so I'm in a pretty good position, I think. Ben Davies, absolute masterclass from him. Been waiting for him to do well for me. MKHITARYAN's a tough one because it's not like he's been blanking for weeks. But obviously our tougher fixtures are about to come up. But I did get him for 8 million, so I'm still not sure if I want to get rid of him. We'll have to see. Fellaini coming in on wildcard. Yeah, I'm going to go through my wildcard thoughts. I don't think my wildcard would change all that much. I'm going to go on to my transfer screen in a minute. I hope Morata's not injured, because if he's not, then it gives people a decision to make over him and Jesus. I'm really happy with Jesus now. Jesus, actually, I checked. Apart from the first 2 game weeks, he hasn't blanked since. Apart from when he literally blanked because he didn't play. But every time he's played, he hasn't blanked. Now, he's not scoring huge yet, but with Aguero out now, he's the lone striker. I think it's different. Thoughts on Richarlison? Well, Richarlison could be my Morata moneymaker. I don't know. Tough one. You might do Lukaku to Jesus. I'm glad I've already done that transfer. I don't have to worry myself over that. Everyone else has a tough decision to make now. Lukaku's done absolutely nothing wrong. But I was so happy when Jesus only scored 1 less than him. We're looking good, Man United. But we have our very easy fixtures so far. Is it too late to get Ben Davies in? I'm not sure it is, to be honest. I mean, when you look at their fixtures, how tough are they really? Bournemouth, well, the home games, let's see how they do at Wembley, but let's just say they're still good fixtures at home, right? Bournemouth at home is good. Crystal Palace at home is good. So 2 out of the next 4 are good, but they are like at opposite ends. Liverpool at home, that could be a clean sheet for them. Man United away will be tough, but I think that could be low scoring. Yeah, I think he's such good value at 5.8. I'd rather have Davis. Oh, is this ball? This is a bit ballsy to say. I wonder if they were the same price, would I still take Davis ahead of Alonso right now? That's probably a tough. That's probably that shout's probably too big. But the 1.2 million price difference, I have Davis every time. Going to be hard with Sanchez starting to produce. I mean, he got an assist. He's 12 million, no penalties. Monreal, that's the man to have from Arsenal, it looks like. People were telling me to get Monreal in for Jones. Just didn't have enough money. And obviously Jones played in the end, so I'm quite happy that I kept him. What would you do about Morata? You could lose quite a bit of value in him while Jesus goes up. I'd wait, to be honest. Because I don't know if Jesus is a better option if they're both fit. I don't think Morata is going to suddenly triple drop anytime soon. Jesus triple rise, probably not. Prices have been moving fairly slowly. Bailly missing the game. Yeah, wasn't Mourinho saying that Valencia, Fellaini, and Jones could all miss out, and then they all played, and it was actually Bailly that missed out. And to be honest, forget FPL. Like Phil Jones was really good again. Now, granted, Crystal Palace are not the best attacking team in the world, but he was decent. Just he's not getting dropped anytime soon. What's the new front three with Aguero out? So I could potentially have Jesus, Kane, and Morata this week, and I think that's the front three that I prefer if they're all fit. Lukaku is not blanking right now, but I just think for less money, Jesus and Morata can match him. I think I said last week that getting rid of Lukaku was a mistake. I can't say otherwise. It was a mistake, but I don't know if correcting it now is the right thing to do. I think I'm now right not to have him, so we'll have to judge it on the next few weeks now. I could do Firmino to Vardy. Does anyone know why Mahrez missed out? I've not even read up on that yet. I don't know how Leicester were, to be honest. I didn't see the game. But Firmino to Vardy is an option, but I'd like some money to... Well, I could upgrade Sutner. I saw that Long might be dropping in price. Sutner's already dropped in price. Mickey to Silva. Adam Lamb. £10 donation. What a legend. No question, just want to say a big thanks. Streams have been a great help since the start of the season. You moved up to 16th. Wow, we'll go through the league actually, because I'm really bad and always forget to do that. In 9th overall, wow. Wildcard active for the international break. Fair play. Cheers for the donation, nicely done. 9k overall. I don't know what I'd do if I was that high this early on. Seriously. I'm always chasing. Like I'm 9k at this time, at this point. I wonder, actually, it'd be interesting to know. I don't know how long you've been playing FPL for. But do you find it's changing your decisions being that high up? Or are you just trying to play it how you always would? For my rank, I went from 812k to 448k this week. I'm happy with that, to be honest. I did actually tweet, and I might work it out over the international break, that getting rid of Lukaku was a mistake. Jesus and Firmino have not done the business, but it's also meant that I've captained Kane. So, which is good. If you're in the top 1 million, you're doing just fine. Yeah, I'd like to know what I know the people at the top are quite far ahead, but I think the point split between like the ranks at the moment is probably not that high. Mark back again. Sorry, Mark back again. Jesus. Lukaku back again. Nah, I don't think so. I'm going to go without him. I'm still putting my money where my mouth is with Lukaku. Just trying to look out for Adam's next message. But yeah, I'd be interested to know if you're playing a bit differently. Damn, Jeff Holt 2523 in the world. Very nice. Okay, here we go. 4th season playing. 9k won't change the way I play. You were in 348th place after a few weeks of last season. You finished 32k. Fair play. Yeah, I don't know if you need to change this early on either. Atsu looked good again today. Yeah, he did look okay. I mean, he's 5 million. Like, he's not... he's not the best player in the world, so he's not always going to have that final end product. I just think with his fixtures, I can keep him maybe 2 or 3 more weeks, see how he goes, and then look to get rid of him. Aloha, you're watching from Hawaii. Damn. I bet the weather's a bit nicer than it is outside my window right now. Which has basically just been wind, wind, wind all day. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say actually, what Holmesy's just asked. Do you think Sterling and Sané are nailed? Nailed is probably going a bit too far, but they are more likely to start now he's out. That's what someone asked me if I was looking at doing Mkhitaryan to Silva. I actually think I'd punt on Sterling or Sané. But Silva's just not stopping scoring, is he? It's a tough one. Yeah, it really is a tough one. You're getting worried about Salah's finishing. Yeah, his finishing is not good. Let's just say that. Had a question to the poll. What city are you watching from? Yeah, but I can't let you choose the answer. I have to choose the answer. There's a lot of cities in the world. But that's cool though that you're watching from New York. Yeah, I don't know if I already said there are 5 polls in the top right hand corner. Click the little I button to vote. We've gone for Game Week 7 points. Is it time to get rid of Mkhitaryan? Should we move away from 3-4-3? A lot of people are looking at 4-3-3 or 4-4-2. Probably more 4-3-3. Man City attack question, and are you wildcarding over the break? I think this is a pretty common time to wildcard. It's this international break. Richarlison I like. People are talking about Richarlison in the chat. I've looked at him a couple of times recently. Obviously he scored a goal and got an assist the weekend, so it's a lot easier to look at him. I wonder if it's even not the worst time to bring him in. Although Arsenal got 4 clean sheets in a row. Yeah, it's tough. Next 2 fixtures aren't perfect for him, but I think for 6 million, is it maybe worth the risk? Get Morata in. I'm going to go through some transfer thoughts in a minute to let you know what I'm kind of thinking of. Obviously, I'm 2 weeks international break, got a long time to think about it. Hazard, yeah, another one to consider. What was also super annoying is that blooming West Ham goal. Norton was on 9 points. I think someone told me he was on 3 bonus points. Any idea why Richarlison got no bonus points with the goal assist? I think he had a lot of shots off target, so got negative points. Phil Goldring should if I still had the stream set up like before, I could easily bring up my Twitter account. I'd show you that team you had. Basically used the free hit chip, bought in triple Arsenal defence, including Monreal and Bellerin, who both got attacking returns. Had Davis and Trippier. Lukaku captain, it was crazy. 87 points or something like that. 27 points more than his normal team. The way people are using it actually is actually... Maybe I overvalued it for blank game weeks. If you see the perfect games, maybe just use it and go for broke. Joe Hart's worth a look at. Good rotation with Elliott. Yeah, West Ham. I said about Cresswell in the last stream. People were saying that the defence isn't very good, but that's 3 clean sheets now in the last 4 games. And the one they didn't get a clean sheet against was Spurs. In the easier games, they're getting clean sheets. And that's why I was looking at bringing Cresswell in, because they're playing like Brighton and Swansea, Brighton, then someone else who just doesn't score. Burnley, although Burnley are doing alright. 89 points for Phil. Yeah, it was awesome. Do I think 97 points is good use of a free hit? I think you know the answer to that. Watford fixtures aren't great for a while. Are we expecting Richarlison to be fixture-proof? No, I don't think so. Just wonder if Arsenal can keep this up. Maybe they can. Yeah, Arsenal at home. Chelsea away is not good. But then I think it's okay then. Stoke at home. Everton away. Everton look awful. West Ham at home. That's okay. Newcastle away. Then Man United at home. Spurs at home. It's not perfect by any means. They don't exactly have the perfect run of fixtures. But for 6 million... Don't know. Can't always have everything. Someone said about getting rid of Eriksen. I'm not for that, to be honest. Not just yet. Not anything special talking about West Ham, but they'll keep clean sheets against woeful teams. Well, that's what we're aiming for, so... Especially if they rotate with Elliott, because Newcastle look pretty good defensively. Shaqiri looks a steal. I think Stoke's fixtures are similar to Watford's, though, aren't they? Yeah, Man City away is not great. Then Bournemouth at home's okay. Watford away is... Borrowing away is not great. For big attacking returns. Yeah, it's annoying because... Not only... There's not too many... like cheap midfielders we're looking at, and they've all got just okay fixtures. No one's got the kind of run that like Man United have had or Southampton have had, stuff like that. Sanchez looked back to his best today. That is worrying. Go is 6th in your league, got 95 points on the free hit. Very nice. Coutinho, yeah, that's good for 8.8. I don't know if I'd be swapping Salah for him though. Personally. Eriksen is expensive and not giving massive returns. Yeah, fair enough. He's fairly consistent though. I think the fixtures they got coming up are okay as well. The thing is, if I wildcard, there's definitely... I mean, I could swap Eriksen... I could swap my whole midfield. So go for something like Loftus-Cheek, Fellaini, Coutinho, Sané, Sterling. Or Sané and Silva. I think that's such a risk though. Am I keeping Jesus? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is it worth wildcarding just for the price change gain? I don't think so. Eriksen is the highest scoring midfielder in the game. What do people want? They want more. I mean, to be fair, he is more expensive than like Silva, and Silva's only 1 point behind him. Damn, Silva is killing it, isn't he? Why would you take Sané over Sterling? I love Sané, he's so good. Thing is, I'm starting to wonder when I'm ever going to wildcard. I did start with the likes of MKHITARYAN, so I had those players that people were chasing in the first couple of weeks already. So I kind of had a pretty good start in that respect. I've only taken 1 hit all season. Jesus or Morata. That's a tough one. I do like Man City's fixtures, but it's not like Chelsea's are awful. I think Morata is probably going to be more of a focal point, whereas yes, Jesus is going to be up front, but they've got players that can score from anywhere. Silver rotation is coming soon with Gundogan back. Maybe. Silver's like barely missed a minute this year. But yeah, fair enough. He could get rotated. Alonso, Mkhitaryan, and Firmino out. To Ben Davis, Sterling, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, that looks fair to me, to be honest. Just because you have a wildcard doesn't mean you're obliged to use it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I could improve my team with it. I could sort out my bench defenders, but I just wonder if down the line there'll be a better time to use it. But obviously, there's only so many weeks I can do that for. Delph's not actually listed as a defender, is he? No, he's a midfielder. Yeah. So no, not interested. I mean, for 4.5, yeah, he could be an okay option, but surely Danilo's going to play at some point. But from what I've heard, now I've not seen Man City's last 2 games, but Delph has been like one of their better players, which is insane. It's Fabian Delph. Is Pep Guardiola this absolute god of management that we just were always told, and now he actually is? Is it time to sell Lukaku? To be fair, that should have probably been on the polls instead of Mkhitaryan. I do wonder, yeah, if people with Alonso should just keep him for the better fixtures. Do I expect Fellaini to carry on starting with Pogba out? It looks like it, to be honest. I thought Herrera was going to play. He obviously wants that height. He's given Fellaini a lot of confidence as well. I mean, Fellaini got knocked by a lot of people, and Mourinho kind of stuck with him. Reaping the benefits now. We've got 2 awesome Belgians. You need a good striker, no more than 7 million. Oh, is there a good striker out there? Yosselu might... I know he scored today. He's looked okay. Well, stats-wise, he's looked alright. Southampton away, Palace, Bournemouth in the next 4. I think you could do worse. Yeah, I do agree that Davis could probably match Alonso. I said that earlier. Sup, Dennis? You're watching from South Africa. Welcome. Where is everyone based? Come on, hit me up. Where are you watching from right now? Put it in the chat. Be interesting to know. I think we've had New York, Hawaii, and South Africa so far. All over the place. See you later, George. Adam, Bristol, nice. Spent many a time in Bristol. Sweden, LA. Oh shit, chat's going really quick. Trinidad and Tobago, Mauritius, nice. Norway, Newcastle, Wales, Ireland, West London. Another Bristolian. Dublin, nice. Bangladesh, Finland, Kenya, and like a million exclamation marks. Gainesville. I've never been there, as you can tell. Ukraine. North Korea, I don't believe that somehow. Shrewsbury. Costa Rica, Greece. Jeez, Bermuda. Ah, come on. You're not from North Korea. That's cool though, all over the place. I'm not going to read them all out because there's so many people watching. Over 400 right now. Good time to say, don't forget to hit that like button. Would be much appreciated. Over 400 of you watching right now. Impressive. That is a lot of people from a lot of different countries. Your mum's bedroom. Oh my god. There's always one. Need a strike for 7 million. I just answered that. Only 20 messages per second. There was a message more. One message more. Oh Jesus Christ! More than a message a minute then. A message a second. Just a minute ago. Oh whatever. Ekram K with a £2 donation. Thank you very much, my man. Why hasn't that gone to the top? That's weird. Usually should put it at the top. Cheers, Ekram. You think you can ask me to be your kid's godfather? Good try. Good try at what? Oh, it needs to be a higher value to go at the top. Okay. Okay, so in pounds at least. So £1 you can't write anything. £2 you can write a message, and then £5 upwards stays at the top. Got it. Is Kane essential? I wouldn't like to be without Kane. Can I say that? Trying to say the message thing. Ekram K. Ekram. I don't get it. I don't get what's wrong with that. You've lost me, F Wizzy. Am I shocked that Captain Lukaku, seeing as he was keen on Captain Kane? I'm very shocked about that, honestly. He's like, you know, out of all of us on the Scoutcast, he's the one that's... I mean, everyone knows that Kane's a great player, but he's... Like, he really thinks that he's much better than all the other strikers in the league. So I'm... Given his away record as well... Now, to be fair, if I had Lukaku, I would have captained him. And it's not like... It wasn't a huge difference in points in the end. Oh, when I tried to say a message a second... Okay, I got you. Sorry. Losing the plot. But yeah, I'm really surprised at that. I'd like to hear his reasoning. The thing is, like, the Scoutcast is done on a Tuesday. By the time you get through to Saturday, you've thought about it so much. Quite often changes. And sometimes as well, it's a lot easier. I'm not saying not for Kane versus Lukaku captain, but in general, it's a lot easier to say one thing on Tuesday when you're so far out. Then once you get around to it, actually you want to go for the more obvious pick. Mark's decision making this season has been strange. I mean, that's just another way of saying he's been wrong this year. Like, I'm sure he'll get it right at some point. You're starting to think that Rashford could be an option. Yeah, that is an interesting one. 7.5 million. Have thought about it for Firmino, to be honest. I don't know. The problem is he's going to get dropped at some point for Martial. But Rashford did play like the most minutes last year. Mourinho does like him. Gotta be some goals coming from him soon. 11 being a Watford fan at the moment, can't blame you. Nice Brazilian up front, good manager. Who has the lowest rank in the Scoutcast right now? I'd say probably Mark. For now. There's no way I'll be mocking him. I know what happens when you go on the Scoutcast and you mock someone else. You eventually lose. Can you explain how you make money out of a wildcard? So, if there's a player you don't want, but they're going to rise twice, so I don't even know who's rising right now, but Coutinho maybe. Check out like FPL statistics. If you put Coutinho in your team and he rises twice, you'll make 0.1 million of him. And then if you don't want to keep him in your team, you can just sell him and you keep that 0.1 million. Or if there's players that you are going to want to keep in their rising, then get them in as soon as possible. Martial is playing so well, not getting much of a look in based on his form. Excellent versus CSKA. One to get when he goes on a run. Yeah, the problem is until Rashford or Martial gets injured, you're never going to be confident that they're going to keep starting. You're using your free hit. Any suggestions? I don't know if this was the best week to use it. Although, I would load up on Man City players for sure. I'd potentially even triple on Man City attack this week. Triple on Man City attack. Get Morata in, Hazard maybe. And a Chelsea defender. Spurs look pretty good. Well, obviously you got limited budget. Southampton defenders for clean sheets maybe. Even Burnley against West Ham for a clean sheet. Imagine Zlatan coming back for United to select up front. I think when Zlatan comes back, that'll be a good chance for him to rest Lukaku in cup games and stuff. May not be relevant that Martial doesn't start. He often gets points in the last 20 minutes. That is true, but I wonder how long that can continue. And I don't think it's nice having an £8 million player that you're not confident is going to start. It's just annoying every time you see the team sheet. If it carries on though, Martial will have to be a midfielder next week. Oh no, he is a midfielder, really. Sorry, Rashford will have to be a midfielder. Big Ricey. I'm already thinking of that. That's why I tweeted out asking how many people were looking to wildcard this week. Because I think a lot of people are, so I might do a video on it. With some clickbait headline, okay. Something like, I never thought I could see a wildcard this good, and then I saw this. How about that for a clickbait title? Is this the best wildcard team you've ever seen? Or maybe even more clickbait. This is Mark Sutherland's wildcard team. When's the next stream? This is this one's not even over. We're checking out the next stream. Probably not till I don't know, not long before the next game week, to be honest. There you go. Please do a video on the Dream Wildcard. Born to be wildcarded. Nice. That's a good title, but that's not clickbaity title. Gary doesn't know how to do what? I can just see him saying I don't know how to do that. Why isn't no one talking about Pedro? He didn't even start the last game, did he? Oh, I like it. There we go. Oh, that's not the real Mark. He wouldn't come in on that account. Mark Sutherland's wildcard team leaked. Perfect. That's what I'm going for. Job done. Phil Jones out? No, I don't think you get rid of Phil Jones. 5.2 million, come on. I never thought wildcards could be this good. Until I saw this. Wildcard disc tape. He has already used it, that's true. So hang on, so you could clickbait even more. Like, Mark gets shock, second wildcard. This, here it is. Boom. Anyway, enough talking about clickbait. I don't think my video titles are clickbait, are they? I struggle to think of anything when I struggle to think of titles, to be honest. That's what just shows MKHITARYAN out. It's like very boring. Where is URL? The URL is like the address, like premierleague.com/a/team, and then it'll say / a number. You need to change that number to 370. Coutinho out, come on. Let's not get silly. I didn't forget to close the league for new entries, I just haven't done it yet. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Should I do it? Should I close league entries? Tell me now. Or when should I close them? How long until Roy Hodgson gets fired? They've got to keep him. He came in with their worst fixtures so far. Close it now, close it now. Close. Everyone's saying close. International break seems the perfect time. Yes. Do it after December streams, because that's when new people will start watching. Why do you think new people will start watching? Keep them open, it will keep new subscribers interested. It would be really annoying though if someone just joins right at the end and just because they're high enough. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a bigger question. When will Koeman go? I mean, he spent a lot of money and Everton are doing awful. Now, they also had a bad run at the start of the season. Oh, sorry, not a bad... Sorry. They kind of had the flip of Crystal Palace. So they had the bad fixtures start, now they're in the easy ones. Reached an agreement, you should be kicked out of the Scoutcast. Boom. Are you too late? No, we're still going. People have got holidays and more time to look at FPL. Yeah, fair enough. I'll have a think. A lot of people seem to want it done right now. Right here. Right now. You went up from 1.1 million to 450k this week. Nicely done. Why is Ericsson not getting points recently? He literally got points the game week before last. Yeah, I think Tom Davis... Oh, gee. I don't know if it's Davis or Davies at Everton, whatever. Davis... he needs to play more. I don't think he started today. Can someone get rid of that Atlant bit? How's it going, Carmina? Lindegaard starting for Burnley soon, you reckon? The league code's down in the description of every video. Roy should have been fired months ago. He just started. You got 100 points with a free hit chip. Very nice. Don't forget, go and hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream, and also vote on the polls. Top right hand corner, click the little eye. That'll let you vote on the 5 polls that we got up. And if you are new around here, don't forget to hit subscribe. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Only pretty much double what we're on now to go. But that'll take no time at all. We're not panicked about that just yet. Stephen Ward is the best value FPL player. Genuinely, even before today, he would have been my... If I was bringing in a Burnley defender, it would have been him. It's actually my missus that's had him since the start. That's the only reason I know he's done alright. How many returns is enough for me to hold on to a player? It does depend on the player's price, to be honest. Like, I'd get cold feet on maybe Ericsson or Salah much quicker than I would on Atsu. Amount of people that you saw use triple captain on Lukaku this week. Ouch. Good stream as always. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for tuning in. Is the missus beating me? She is not, fortunately. Actually didn't look great. I think he did okay. Do you know what I mean? It was Liverpool, wasn't expecting much. Fixtures to come are better. There's 2 blanks in a row now. I'd be expecting attacking returns from him in the next day or not day or two. The next game or 2. No, Atsu's time is not up, but Fellaini does look alright. I'll give you that, people. But surely the only thing with Fellaini is in the tougher fixtures. I feel like he's going to be a walking magnet for yellow cards, especially against Liverpool. Would not be surprised if he gets a red. I think he's calmed down a little bit, but I don't know. Still frustrating to watch sometimes. I'm like 448k rank. Can you show me on screen how to search it? Click Game Week history on your screen and in the URL at the top, after team slash and then your number, which is your ID, change that ID. Fixtures coming up. The next 3 for Vardy are okay. I could get. Sorry, no. If I get Morata. Sorry, if I get Vardy, I wouldn't get Morata as well. Why did I decide against Cresswell? Because of the news that Jones was at the hotel. I assumed he was probably in the squad, in which case he's probably going to start. Jossie. How's it going? Delph is essential. No. Fellaini blocks a Man United player as well. Welcome back to the team, Atsu. This is the thing. I know what's going to happen here. I'm not going to change my team that much. Just you wait. No, the Romelu Lukaku is pretty boring actually. Let's give it a timeout. Hey Fuzzy, how's it going? Do. Pope instead of Fabianski. How long is what's his name out? Heaton. Get Aspilicueta in there. I don't know. It's quite expensive. I don't know what other defenders I'd want really. I don't know. I'm really not liking the wildcard. I mean, Daniels, but you're not going to really want to play him that often coming up. How's it going, Shani? No worries about joining late. Better late than never, as they say. 1.7 million. Hang on, what the hell? Oh, yeah, I have to go cheap here. I honestly wouldn't change my team that much. I can't wildcard. I just can't do it. Unless I go 4-4-2 or 4-3-3. I just can't do it. How's it going, Dino? Going good. Decent week, finally. Look at that. That is awful. I can basically have this team pretty much. With 2 moves this week. Oh, that's a horrible wildcard. That's the thing about wildcard, and you want to like change your team so much, but I just wouldn't right now. I'd be tempted just to go onto my actual team. I'd be tempted just to ship Firmino. I love the way people say that's an awful wildcard team. That's basically my team with a couple of changes. Oh dear. I mean, people were really against this, but get rid of Jordan Ayew. Get rid of Atsu. Can you believe it, lads? Get rid of Atsu. And then bring in, say, Sonny. Sutler to Daniels, Sutler to Ward. Play 4-4-2 basically. I don't know if I like that. Oh no, wait, sorry, it wasn't get rid of Atsu. It was get rid of Tom Carroll and play 3-5-2. Why aren't you trying to keep the wildcard until late as possible? I am really. Just said I'm not wildcarding. I respect your FPL opinions, but that is a truly shambolic team. Apart from a couple of defensive changes, that was literally my team. That's a funny thing, like, people look at that wildcard team and say it's shambolic, but my team is fine. When I had Lukaku, people said it was crazy to get rid of him. But every time someone showed a team without him, they were like, oh yeah, that's fine. Oh nice, you got a Man City player, awesome. Southampton with still no clean sheet with Van Dijk back. It's coming. They got good fixtures still. Yeah, I want rid of Long at some point. I don't know what to do. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to make a decision. Yes, Firmino has to go, but who for? Atsu equals Zinedine Zidane. You're damn right. Alright people, don't forget, go and hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream, and also vote, top right hand corner, click the little eye. Vote early and often, and we'll go through the polls in a couple of minutes. How's it going, Simon? Do I think Eriksen was cheated out of an assist? I don't know, I've not seen it. Whatever you're talking about, I'm afraid. Is Matt Ritchie worth 6 million? The problem with Matt Ritchie right now is Shelby is taking some of his set pieces. Can I go Mkhitaryan and Firmino to Hazard and Carroll? Oh no. Do you know what? I looked at the stats for forwards for the current game week, and Andy Carroll was right up there. Oh, don't do it to me. £5.9 million, he's dropped in price. Burnley away though. No, I'm not. Oh, Andy Carroll, he started the last 4 games. I'm not going near him. No. Stop talking to me about Andy Carroll. What about simple Mkhitaryan and Sterling? Could work. I do want rid of Firmino though. He's got 2 poor fixtures coming up. Yeah, bringing in Andy Carroll is just basically setting yourself up for a wild card. Yeah, no, I did say I wouldn't get him again. That's why I'm saying let's not talk about him. He's a nightmare. Okay, let's do the polls. If you haven't voted now, it's too late. It's not too late. You can vote whenever you like, to be honest. Carroll should have had a hat-trick, to be fair. Do I need to donate before you answer? Nope. I don't think I've ever told anyone they have to donate. That is truly something you can decide on your own. What was I doing? Polls. And stop tapping the microphone. Swap Eriksen for Sterling, you can get him Morata for Firmino. But then I have to lose Eriksen. Salah misses so many chances. He does, yeah, but I'm just happy he gets those chances, to be honest. My opinion on Sterling is he could be such a better player than he is, but he looks good. He's scored a lot of goals this season. He's probably going to keep starting. What is polls? There's like 5 questions in the top right hand corner. You click the little eye. Boom, boom, boom. Job done. I read them out. We all celebrate and rejoice. Anyway, let's do them now. I always do that. I say let's do them, then I start chatting rubbish. Would you do Lukaku and Firmino out for Kane and Vardy? Maybe. Oh, I got 67. You're actually the first person to ask me that I've seen. Surprised I didn't get asked that question much more. Oh wow. I've just seen a tweet. Sorry, we'll do the polls again in a sec. I've just seen a tweet. Someone saying they think Liverpool Moreno, may have just set a record. So in the last game, He got no tackles, no interceptions, no clearances, and no block shots. 1 foul. Well played. Yeah, pause. Seriously, come on. Come on. Okay, so game week 7 points. 64% of you got 60 plus. I was also in that bracket. It's about 350 votes, so you know. 19% got 51 to 60. 11% 41 to 50. 3% of you apparently got 31 to 40. And less than 30% got 0. 0% got less than 30. So a pretty good week for the stream. A lot of people getting 60 plus, or at least 51 to 60, which is not bad at all. Is it time to get rid of MKHITARYAN? I think this is mainly just a poll just for me. Yes, say 70% of you. Very sure about that apparently. 29% of you said no. Should we move away from 3-4-3? Wow, okay. 45% say yes. Switch to 4-3-3. 38% say no, they're still all for 3-4-3. 10% say yes, 4-4-2. And 10% say yes, 5% say yes, 3-5-2. I'm going to take a screenshot of that actually. What will I call it? Formation. And then Man City attack. So 43% say just one will do. I expect that'll be Jesus or Silva for a lot of people. 34% say it's time to double up. 17% say that they're going without any Man City attack. And 4% say they're going all out, triple up on Man City. Are you wildcarding over the break? 59% of you have said it's already used. Yeah, fair enough. 18% say yes, 11% say no, and 11% still undecided. So a few of you still looking to use it. Yeah, I'd be surprised if that many people actually switch to 4-3-3. But fair enough if you do. I'm trying not to make too many knee-jerk decisions based on like a week or so. Okay, that's up now. I've tweeted it. Get rid of MKHITARYAN for who? Most people are probably looking at Silva, I would say. How long do I wait to get rid of a player, even if still good fixtures? You're thinking about Lacazette. I didn't see the game, so I don't know how involved he was. I know he had a good volley first thing out. I'd probably try and get hold of some highlights for that game and see. The problem is Sanchez is going to be... Do you know what I mean? He's going to be on everything. Or at least want to be on everything. So he might take away some of the points from Lacazette. Is Pogba actually back soon? I thought he was on a long-term injury. The only reason you might wildcard is to get Kane in. Yeah, no chocolate in the stream. I did buy some, I think it was cooking cream Kit Kats. Lacazette is on penalties. Yeah, well, he took a penalty, didn't he, last game? Lacazette had 3 decent chances to score and smashed the post. Nice. Did I captain Jesus this week? No, I captained the main man, Kane. Or Kane, as I like to call him. Cooking crew, no. I mean, Lacazette has 4 goals this year. It's kind of slightly under the radar. Yeah, The next 3 fixtures are okay for us, so I'd be tempted to keep them for them. After that, Man City away, Spurs at home doesn't get great. 67 points this week for me. Will Ireland beat Moldova and Wales during the break? Yeah, sure. I hope so. What do I think about Delph? I don't really have a lot of thoughts about him, to be honest. He's a 4.5 million defender. Sorry, midfielder playing in defence. For a team that does attack, to be fair, but I can't say I'm that interested. By the way, any particular like shorter videos people want to see during the break? Got a bit of time off. Well, obviously we've all got FPL time off. So there won't be as many streams and stuff to do. Review in a couple of days, then preview next week. Nothing in between. Maybe a 5k video of some sort. Maybe a Q&A. I'll have time for this this game week. See you later, Chris. Navigating Man City assets. Interessant. Tea or coffee? Neither. Beer or scotch? Beer. Short vid, definitely a sunglasses 5k one. I wouldn't know what I would do it on though, to be honest. So yeah, hey, thanks, 5k, woo! Might do a wildcard one. So I think Morata will play. I don't know. We don't need to make that decision. We can just wait and see. He's apparently said he wants to play for Spain, so make of that what you will. Tequila or Sambuca? Definitely tequila. Which Chelsea defender would you pick? I know Azpilicueta is suddenly flavour of the month, but for 0.4 million more, I think I'd just go Alonso still. Excusez-moi. Any other sites like FPL statistics worth keeping on? For price rises, I just use that one, to be honest. Video of your wildcard for all the different formations. God, my wildcard selections are so ugly, though. Don't know if I can do it. People jumping on Fellaini, yeah, I'm not sure. A non-playing 4.5 million striker. I've actually thought about doing that for my own team. A video showing your all-time FPL team since you started playing. Ooh, that would take a lot of thought. Who would I even go for? Van Persie in the Arsenal days. Van Persie even in that Man United season, actually. Suarez, of course, at Liverpool. Charlie Adam, absolute legend. Plus he was cheap. Aguero. Don't know if I have enough of the info to do it though, like the point scores and stuff. Will Llorente just be a cut player at Spurs? Yeah, I think so mostly. I mean, he will allow Pochettino to take Kane off early as well in games. Bale at left back, yeah, he was good. Kolarov, what a legend. Kane in first season, playing him against Chelsea, I love that. Who to remove, Mickey or Salah, based on upcoming games? Salah, I guess. Clint Dempsey, double game week hero. Baines on penalties and free kicks, yeah, awesome. Andy Carroll at Newcastle. Dele Alli a couple of years ago. Your favourite FPL moment was captain in Arshavin against Liverpool when he scored 4. Wow, fair play. What about arranging a video session with Luke? How's it going? Thoughts for the next 10 games? So yeah, we could do that. He messaged me actually. If I do a video with someone else, I can't do it like this. I have to do it through Hangout. So it'll basically be filmed how the Scoutcast is filmed. I can still keep an eye on the chat. I just won't be able to have our teams or the chat on the screen, which I kind of like, to be honest. Best budget forward of all time. I don't know. I like Austin, but I don't know if that's because I'm just forgetting others. Next Scoutcast will be a week Tuesday, I'd say. Harry Kane first 20 goal season, yeah, it was like what, 5.5 million? Insane. Your first stream caught live. Welcome. Sorry, I don't know what I was going to say then. Should Austin start for Southampton? They're not scoring goals, and he always seems to be able to score goals, so I don't see where the issue is. I know maybe he doesn't fit into the system properly, but let's start with some goals and then worry about the rest. No, I got 67, so pretty good. I'm happy enough with it. Is it Morata or nobody for you from Chelsea at the moment? No, not necessarily. When's the big move? Will we have a week's gap? Yeah, I'll probably address that in the 5K video. I basically don't know when the move is going to be. I don't know how long I'm going to have this house to use in the meantime. I don't know when I'm going to have internet at the new place. And obviously there's going to be a lot to do in between. Packing and whatnot, just sorting everything out. I've got to go and buy furniture. Basically, I'll go and buy everything to kit the place out. So yeah, it's annoyingly, I mean, it's great to be honest to be buying a house, but it's annoyingly going to be at the same time that FPL goes into overdrive, where there's a huge amount of games between like November and December. So I'm just going to have to see what I can do. If the videos have to go on hold, they'll have to, but I'm going to try and make it as seamless as possible. So if that means doing more videos and streams just to fit them in when I can, then I will. Can you go around your mate's house again like you did on the Scoutcast? Yes, but it's a bit different now because when I live in the new place, I'll be 25 minutes away from him, whereas before I was like 5 minutes. So I don't want to keep doing it. I can't do that 4 times a week. Do you know what I mean? It's not kind of fair on him, and it's annoying for me, to be honest. Adam Parrish with a £2 donation. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Could you rate my Wildcard team, please? Just tweeted me. I mean, I can look at it and tell you on stream, but I'm not going to have to put it on the stream. I don't have the stream set up for that anymore. So let's have a look. So Fabianski, Elliott, yeah, fair enough. Jones, yeah. Ward, I like. Norton still looks okay. Stones at 5.5 million. Hegazi. I feel like you could drop Hegazi and upgrade Stones to Davis. Richarlison and Atsu, nice. Atsu's maybe only good for a couple more weeks, just remember that. David Silva and Ericsson looks okay, and then the front three of Jesus, Kane, Lukaku. I mean, I'd be tempted on Wildcard to ship Lukaku and get Morata if he's fit and spend that million elsewhere. Maybe on... Also, I'd swap Tom Carroll to probably Loftus-Cheek. If you're on Wildcard, you might as well. Is anyone... Is the stream still up, by the way? Yeah. Maybe swap out MKHITARYAN for Mata. Not too sure about that myself. No worries, dude. That's kind of like general thought. I mean, the problem with like a question like that is what rating a wildcard team is. I'm obviously just going to mostly say make it like mine, because I feel like mine's decent. Do you know what I mean? Matter is on penalties, yeah, supposedly. Mourinho did say that. Just read an article. At the end of last season, Norway had 8 of the top 50 FPL managers from a population of 5.2. Very nice. The Norwegians are really into FPL. My favourite FPL moment. I've got a really bad memory. I've got a really bad memory. I remember Berbatov scoring like 5 goals in a double game week. But it wasn't probably my favourite moment because I was going to captain him, but I was worried he wasn't going to start in both games. So I captained Nani instead. And then Berbatov started both and scored a hat-trick in one, I think, and 2 in the other. From earlier, like more recent thoughts, I love the blank game week last season when I took like a 16-point hit and brought in Josh King before his hat-trick. That was pretty satisfying, to be honest. Captaining Kane for 7 goals at the end of last season. There's loads, to be fair. Absolute best though. I don't know if I can pinpoint that. Don't forget, people, if you just started watching, hit that like button. It'd be much appreciated. We're nearly at 200 now. We've just passed the 5,200 subscriber mark as well. So on our way to 10,000, which is awesome. But yeah, 375 of you watching now. Don't forget, hit that like button. Helps the stream get out there, the channel get out there, etc, etc. All 8 of my 8 played defenders over the last 2 weeks have managed clean sheets. Wow. Are these points... I can't speak. Are these points often overlooked? I do think we tend to look to change our attackers more than our defenders. It's just more exciting. You want to bring in that guy that gets you a couple of goals, even though quietly at the back, defenders are getting clean sheet points for you without really having to do much. So, yes, I do think they're overlooked. And if you've got 8 clean sheets from 8 players, fair play to you. Eric Saltbed donates £2 and says, tell M Southern, spelled incorrectly, I would triple captain him, please. I will. Next time I speak to him, that'll be the first thing I say. How long will Morata be out? He might not even be out before the next game, so keep an eye. Instead of 10k, surely getting past the scout cast, 6k will be a good target. No. I didn't really plug it, to be fair. I just used YouTube as a way to record that, so not really the same kind of thing. Obviously, you get a lot of views from the website. A lot of people visiting there. Less than 30 poll option isn't necessary when we tune into your fail-safe advice. I don't know if it's fail-safe, but yeah, fair enough. Did you see Dinnery captain Firmino? Really? Captain Firmino did not... I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough. We didn't expect him to miss out, but Newcastle have been fairly good defensively. I wouldn't be captain Firmino. Surprised at that, to be honest. You're seriously considering 5 at the back? I still think 5 at the back is too many for me. I am coming around to the 4 though. Slowly but surely. I mean, because I always think like 4 at the back's a little bit inflexible, because if you want to go to a 4th big midfielder, or if you go 4-4-2, another big striker, that it's a bit of a pain, but really it's only a couple of swaps depending on how you're set up. Maybe not for a big striker, sorry, but to just swap in a striker. Nearly missed the stream. How long have we been on? Over an hour at this point. Hour and 20 minutes, I'd say. Ish. Alright, Andy. Lukaku and Silva or Jesus and Mickey? Why not Jesus and Silva? Gotta have big pipe internet. Fans need to see every report. Yeah, we'll have to. I'm worried about the internet, to be honest, where I'm moving. I'm worried about whether I'll be able to stream or not. Could be a nightmare, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll do my best to bring you the streams that you've gotten used to. Hopefully the house will be worth it. Happy with the Swans double defence. I only got one Swansea defender. I'm happy enough with them for now. Sané's explosive at home. Yeah, I owned Sané in the last season. I really like him. You're playing 4-3-3 after this game, which seems viable with the fixtures, yeah. Been a good stream tonight. Loads to think about for the next game week. Morata fitness, Mickey's form. Yeah, fixtures for sure. There's a bit of a fixture swing going on. I mean, this fixture swing is why I got Jesus in the first place. And the annoying thing is, Jesus, yeah, okay, missed the game, but he scored in one, he assisted in the other. He scored points in both games for me. Just hasn't quite done what Lukaku did. It's the problem. What has Lukaku scored in the last couple of weeks? So Jesus has scored 11. Lukaku got that in like 1 week, didn't he? Yeah, Jesus has got 11 in the last 3. Lukaku's got, oh wow, he got 12 in 1 game. 19, 25. So that's 14 points I missed out on just from Jesus versus Lukaku. Not to mention I would have probably got Abraham or Joselu in, and both of them have scored in the same time. That Firmino has done absolutely nothing. So it's probably 20. It's probably 20 plus points that I'm missing out straight from the transfers. But then I've earned a bit of that back by captaining Kane instead of Lukaku. So it's not the end of the world. You'd rather have City midfielders over Jesus? Maybe. I don't know. I still like him. He's quite consistent. Hopefully he'll just play longer now. Grows out. We'll see. We'll see how that goes down. Davis must have got a lot of points. Yeah, he got 16. Welcome back, Killian. Is Trippier preferred to Aurier? No, it doesn't look like it. Where am I in the Let's Talk FPL League? I am 468th. You need a new goalkeeper. Go for Pope. His fixtures match perfectly with Elliot. Do they now? I'll take a look at that. Oh, you triple captained Ericsson when he scored a hat-trick against Burnley. Fair play. That is nice. What's your overall points and rank? Overall points are like 403. Overall ranks like 448k. Can you talk us through your reasoning of not upgrading Firmino to Lukaku? I just think that Morata could do the business over the next few weeks. Plus, that's quite an expensive swap. I'd have to get rid of Ericsson or MKHITARYAN or Salah, and just not interested in doing that really. Ericsson has never scored a hat-trick. Have I been duped there? Davern Luiz is coming back, 5.9 in good fixtures. The problem with that Chelsea, yeah, I don't know. I'm not against coverage when it comes to defence, like getting in the cheaper player to get the clean sheet. I just think with Davern Luiz, you really just want Azpilicueta or Alonso, don't you? You're just making do with Luiz. Mickey is close to getting dropped. He's not passing the eye test. Yeah, it doesn't look. He's a bit frustrating. Like, he never looks like he wants to get in the box. Kind of slows down as he gets further forward. He's looking for the right ball, and he's got a good few assists, but still. Luis does take some free kicks. Yeah, so does Alonso though, doesn't he? Bring Mickey in for Sané, easy choice. But what about Firmino though? What do I do with him? He's an issue. But I remember last time I was like this, when I was desperate to get rid of a player. I think it was Gabbiadini. And it all went wrong, so I don't know, should I be desperate to get rid of Firmino? He'll probably start the next 2 games, won't he? But Vardy does look like the guy with the better fixtures. Liverpool are just not killing teams. Yeah, you could be right. Firmino for Vardy and Mickey for Sterling. Yeah, exactly. I could do that. And then maybe upgrade Sutler to Ward. And bench Jones. I don't know if it's worth a hit to not play Jones though. It seems like there's already this year so far been so many like season defining points. Another one now. The Flaney love is real, yeah. That's what a 16-point haul would do to you. Especially when you're only 4.9 million. Firmino is starting, so I don't really have many worries about Firmino starting, to be honest. I'm just not sure even if he does start if he's the best option. I mean, he's pretty consistent, like over the course of a season. It's just how long do you hold on to him for? Like, it was 10 goals, 8 assists the season before. It was 11 goals, 11 assists last year. So the points will come, I'm sure. 2 goals, 2 assists this season so far, but could be holding him a while. That's the problem. Next 2 game weeks do not look great for him. Vardy is carrying a knock, yeah. But he played at the weekend. Spurs seem to take their foot off the gas. I mean, to be fair, they killed the game in 25 minutes. Coming off of Champions League, why not give yourself a rest? When's a good week to bring in Kane? Right now. His gig's retired, yeah. What a weird question. Is it really a good time to wildcard like Johnny says? I mean, he's wildcarding because he thinks his team needs it. I don't think there's any other reason, to be honest. Salah up against Ashley Young. Yeah, Ashley Young looked dodgy against Crystal Palace, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to that. Right, people, I think we're going to start wrapping up there. Make sure to hit that like button if you have enjoyed the stream. We're only 17 away from 200. Be much appreciated. And don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new around here. On that road to 10k right now. Appreciate all the donations tonight. Eric, Adam, Ekram, and Adam. Again, 2 Adams. Really appreciate all that. Don't know what that'll go towards yet, but we'll figure it out. New computer will be nice at some point. Yeah, obviously videos will be a bit less consistent over the break. By less consistent, I mean obviously I'm not going to do like 2 or 3 different reviews. So I'll do a review and then I don't know, maybe look at a 5k video, something like that. And then obviously the preview next week. Next stream probably won't be for like 10 days, something like that. Be nice to have a break. As well as they're not really needed over the international break. There's still going to be games to wait for finish, etc. And to be honest, I'm looking forward to the 2 weeks off now. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Work is super hectic right now. Like, I was writing a report today for work. Sunday, writing a report, man. Can you believe it? So yeah, it's but look, work is good. It's just busy. Not complaining, that's for sure. But yeah, I will make videos. They're coming. I just won't stream until we're getting closer to next week. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Like button, share, subscribe, tweet, all that good stuff. Appreciate you all tuning in as always. A lot of regulars, as always, here every week. That's really appreciated. And once again, thank you to Ekram, Eric, Adam and Adam for the donations. They really are appreciated. Yeah, cheers all, and I will catch you around next time. Yes, I'm playing Ultimate Team. Bye.